Hi, I'm Papa K. These are the same bedtime stories I tell my daughters. So find a comfy place and let's begin. Tonight's story: Serah, Farhan, and the Royal Truck. The rain was going pitter patter against the window pane. Outside, the world was grey and wet, but inside the living room, it was golden and warm. Serah and Farhan were sitting on the soft rug, doing what they love to do on most rainy days. They were building. Serah was building a castle. It was a very important castle, with tall blue towers and sturdy yellow walls. She placed each block with care, making sure everything was just right. Nearby, Farhan was playing with his favorite toy. It was a big red royal truck. Vroom, vroom, vroom. He drove it over the hills of the rug and through the valleys of the cushions. Serah sat back on her heels and looked at her castle. It was nearly finished, but something was missing. A gate. A grand royal gate. That's what's missing. She looked through her basket of blocks, but she didn't have anything the right size. Just then, she looked at Farhan's truck. It was the perfect shape. It was the perfect height. If she could just borrow it for a little while, her castle would be the most magnificent castle in the whole world. Oh, Farhan, she said, her voice soft and careful. Can I borrow your truck? Just for a bit. I need it for the castle gate. Farhan stopped his vrooming. The room went very quiet. He looked at Serah, and then he looked down at his truck. He reached out and pulled it a little bit closer to his chest. It's my truck, he said. His voice was small. I know, said Serah. I promise I will give it back. I just need it to finish the magic castle. Farhan didn't move. He really, really loved that truck. He loved its shiny red roof and its four perfect wheels. He had been playing with it all morning and he wasn't ready to stop. But then he looked at Serah's towers. They were so tall and beautiful. And he looked at the empty space where the gate was supposed to be. He could now see exactly how his truck would fit. So slowly, very slowly, he reached out his hand. He pushed the truck across the rug towards his sister. Okay, he whispered, but just for the gate. Just for the gate, Serah agreed. She took the truck gently and slid it into the gap. Click. It fit perfectly. The castle looked wonderful. Farhan sat with his arms crossed, watching. He tried very hard not to look impressed, but his eyes were wide and bright. It does look pretty good, he admitted quietly. What are you saying, Farhan? It looks amazing. Serah beamed. And it's all because of your truck. Farhan uncrossed his arms. The tight feeling in his tummy went away. And then Serah did something Farhan did not expect. She picked up her favorite purple block, the big, sparkly, important one, and held it out to him. Here you go, she said. While I use your truck, you can use my best block. Now you have something to build too. Farhan took the purple block. He turned it over in his hands, feeling its smooth edges. Then He started to build a small tower of his own. For a long time, the only sounds in the room were the click, click, click of blocks and the rain going pitter patter on the glass. When the castle was done, Sarah carefully lifted the truck out and handed it back to her brother. Farhan took it and smiled. Can I drive the truck past the castle now? He asked. Sarah nodded. Yes, but you must go slowly. It's a royal road after all. Obviously, said Farhan. He began to drive, slower than before, as Sarah watched from her towers. Outside, the rain kept falling, but inside, the house felt very, very warm. The lesson that Sarah and Farhan learned that day was that sharing can feel hard at first, especially when it's something you really love. But when you share, something wonderful happens. You don't just help someone else, you make the whole room feel warmer. Good night. The end.